Hello, welcome to a tutorial of how to browse for DVDs in the Coeur d'Alene Public Library's online catalog, Koha. My name is Megan Meyerberg and I'm a circulation clerk with the CDA library. I've been receiving plenty of questions lately from patrons about how to browse for DVDs in an easy A to Z list, and how to do it online, ever since COVID unfortunately put the library into a curbside service model. I thought I'd make up a quick little tutorial to show people how it could be done. It is very easy. Now, browsing is a little different from searching. When searching, you typically know what you're looking for already, and you can just put in the title of the DVD that you want. But part of the fun in looking through a collection is not knowing what you're looking for, which is what browsing refers to. So Koha, our online catalog, has a way to generate an A to Z list of all currently available movies in the library, along with their covers and their descriptions. I will be showing you how to pull up this list and place holds on the items you're interested in, so it won't feel too different from coming into the library in person and browsing and checking out on the spot. So at the moment, as of this recording, there seem to be tech issues in reaching the homepage. No problem. So you can just type in google.com on your browser. Then you can type in CDA library, Koha, in the search bar. We'll just go ahead and click on the first link here. It'll take us to Koha. Here we go. So before we do anything, let's log in with our account number and our password. This is so when we do find something that we like, a DVD that we like, we can put a hold on it right away. The account number is going to be the number on the back of your library card. The password is going to be your last name in all capital letters. Let's see if I remember my number. Okay, that's perfect. It worked. Okay, so we're here on Koha. There's a very handy little button. You'll have to click to at the top of Koha in order to reach it, though. So I've gone ahead and clicked here on Koha. And now it's going to bring up a number of different visual buttons here. So these are the two biggies that I'm looking at. We have search available DVDs, and below that button we have a button that says search all DVDs. What we want to focus on is this one, but I can quickly show you what would happen if we clicked on search all DVDs. So I'm clicking on that right now. So Koha has generated a list of all DVDs in the collection. It doesn't matter if they're checked out, it doesn't matter if they're still on the shelf. This is just every DVD that we have. What we really want to find, though, are the DVDs that are currently available to check out at the Coeur d'Alene Library specifically. So I'm going to go ahead and hit the back button. So let's mosey on over to search available DVDs, which is what we want. So if we take a look and sort of explore this list a little bit, we can see that these are DVDs that are available to be checked out. However, they're not all necessarily Coeur d'Alene Library DVDs, so we'll fix that. We'll come over here on the left sidebar. We'll click Home Libraries here at the top, and then just click the box next to Coeur d'Alene Library. This will filter down to Coeur d'Alene Library materials only, which is great. So let's explore this list again. I'm using a Mac browser. I'm using a Mac today, and I am not super familiar with it, so you'll have to bear with me a moment. I apologize. All right, so now we have all the Coeur d'Alene Library's DVDs that have either been ordered for the collection and will be ready to check out, or they're on the shelf right now, ready to go. But you can also kind of see that it's not in that A to Z listing that most people would prefer. I will draw attention to one thing that's great is we have covers for most of the DVDs. You get a good idea of what the movie's about. You can see who the actors are. You can see what the genre is as well. All these subject headers here. And again, Coeur d'Alene Library is the home library for this one. This is for the movie Running Scared, starring Billy Crystal and several others. So just looking at that cover, you can kind of get an idea of what the movie is about. It's definitely some type of police drama. There's a marked up car and some other identifying features. All right. So let's click back here. Now, if you decided that you were actually interested in this movie, you could hit the place hold button here below the item record. Or actually, it doesn't seem to work. I'm not clicking. I'll try it for this one. Stir of Echoes. Okay, so available, ready to go. I'm going to confirm that I'd like to pick it up at the Coeur d'Alene Library. I'm placing it on hold for me. I'll just go ahead and confirm the hold. I've got my holds list right here. As you can see, it's pretty hefty. I have a lot of different things that I've suspended. And it's pretty much as easy as that. Once you place that hold, we'll be sending you a notification when it's ready, when they've pulled it, and you can stop by the library and pick it up. So let's go back to the list that was shown. We're going to go all the way back actually. And, oh, apologies. So now we're just back. I hit the back button 3 times to return us to, and if you ever get lost, you can just hit the top. It'll bring you right back to this home page here, and you can find those 2 buttons, Search Available DVDs and Search All DVDs. I'm going to click Search Available DVDs. This, at the very top right of this list, you'll see different ways to filter. You can filter from the most popular results to the least, so that the most popular movies will be the first ones that you see. You can do least to most. Authors are typically the actors, for a DVD anyway. It's different for books. Acquisition date. Most people, though, prefer to see A to Z, just like they would if they were physically in our library going through our collection, because we organize things from A to Z. So I'll click on Title A to Z. This takes you to the advanced search page. So we're going to explore a little bit here. And this isn't too scary. So you have a number of choices at the bottom of the advanced search screen. You'll absolutely choose Coeur d'Alene Library as the library you're looking for. Only items currently available for loan or reference, and then over on the right you have a bar for sorting. Scroll down until you hit Title A to Z. And then the very last thing we're going to do is put in our keyword, which is DVD. This just ensures that any holdings that come up are going to be DVD or DVD related. And then finally, you'll just hit search. So now as I scroll through the DVD holdings, you may start to notice that it's beginning with numbers. Typically that's how our own collection runs. We start with numbers and then we go through A through Z. So this is just going to be like the physical collection in the library, which is pretty nice, very convenient. Again, you can see all the DVD covers on the right. You have lists of the actors and the directors from the outset. So let's say I'm just going to kind of browse for a bit and see what all is here. You might see other libraries popping up in the available holds, but the one common denominator is that Coeur d'Alene Library has an available copy, and that's indicated by it being in green and saying items available for loan, which is great. And DVD can also bring up Blu-ray holdings as well, if you decide that you're interested in that. So I am going to decide that I want to check out this movie, or place it on hold rather. If I was in the library proper, I'd be checking it out, but since I'm at home browsing online, I'm just going to place a hold on it. So I clicked on the record for 28 Days Later. I'm taking a look at the very spooky cover, which basically tells me it's a horror movie. The genre form part of the record just confirms this is a horror film. So if I'm okay with that, I'll come down to the summary and read about it, see if it's interesting, look at the cast, see if there's anybody that I am interested in seeing. And then down here with the holdings, you'll see Coeur d'Alene actually has 2 copies that are available in green, so even better. I'll go ahead and place a hold for this one too. Again, my pickup location is going to be the Coeur d'Alene Library. I'm going to confirm that hold. And again, you're probably not going to have this huge holds list, or maybe you will if you already know how to do it. But you can confirm that the hold showed up. Again, I'm not good at using Macs, so I can't scroll down to the bottom to check. Oh, I made that come up. All right. Let's hit this guy again and bring us back to that all-important home page. And let's actually return to the advanced search, because there's actually some more neat things that we can do with this. Okay, I got that guy to go away. I don't know how I did it. So we've already seen in advanced search how you can do things by A to Z, how you can search for things that are available at specific libraries. You can also do this for like books as well. It doesn't have to just be DVDs. You can search books by your favorite authors. So supposing, let me think, if I wanted to find books by Agatha Christie, I'm going to use author phrase here. I would like to find books by Agatha Christie that are on the shelf right now at the Coeur d'Alene Library, and I want them in from the most recently published to earlier on in her writing career. So what I'll do is I'll do the author phrase for Agatha Christie. I'm going to take a look at the collection icons here. These are just all the different types of items that we have. So not just books and DVDs, but lots of different things. I'm just going to click on book. Again, I'm going to choose Coeur d'Alene Library at the bottom where it says location and availability. Make sure to check only items currently available, because otherwise it's going to give you items that are checked out, which we don't want. Over on the sorting side, let's go ahead and put publication/copyright date, newest to oldest. So this will give us the order of Agatha Christie from newest published to oldest published. Again, at the Coeur d'Alene Library, and only items that are on the shelf. And I'm going to hit search and see what happens. Okay, looks like we got some hits. So now instead of being A to Z, it's in order of most recently published to the earliest works. So this one you can see the publishers from 2000 for Spider's Web at the top. As we continue backwards, we're traveling back in the past to the earliest published copies. It's pretty fascinating. Again, just like with the DVDs, you have your covers here on the right. You can click on the records to not only get the cover illustration. I just clicked on They Came to Baghdad. I just chose it at random. Sometimes there'll be a description. Not always, but sometimes. Here, there's not really there's not really any description for this one, actually. And then it shows you all of our holdings. Coeur d'Alene definitely has a large print copy right here, available, and you'll know it's available because it's in green. We'll go ahead and hit the back button. Oh my goodness. Okay. So that kind of gives you an idea of searching by author. I'm going to scroll all the way up. I'm going to hit Koha here to bring us back where we know everything is. Oh, and by the way, you can also check out this carousel. It shows you these tabs. You have new teen releases, you have new adult releases, new children releases, and it will kind of carousel through all the newly published or newly acquired titles that we have. There is one more thing that I forgot to show you about searching through available DVDs. So I'm going to make that the last part of this video before we close. So we're going to do our advanced search one more time. And to do that, we'll just need to, let's try searching available DVDs again. Now, some people might just be looking for children's DVDs that are available to be checked out from the Coeur d'Alene Public Library. If that's the case, then you want to return to the sidebar on the left and look for series. Well, actually, first you'll go to Home Libraries. You'll choose Coeur d'Alene, just like the last time. Because before, when we brought up all those DVDs that included adults and children's, it didn't make any differentiation between them. So let's say you're just looking for kids' movies to check out. So we've chosen Coeur d'Alene Library as our library. We're going to go to series, and we're going to look for locations. Now, juvenile is going to be for kids ages like 8 to 12. Easy tends to be the designation for materials intended for ages birth through 8. I'm just going to choose everything that I can. So I just clicked on juvenile DVD. Now I have all the available children's DVDs for specifically for kids 8 to 12 that are available at the Coeur d'Alene Library right now. And you can tell because it says items available for loan, Coeur d'Alene Library in green. And as we scroll through, we'll see that's the case for most of these. You can even get an A to Z list of this as well. It's going to take you back to advanced search though. You'll go ahead and click this field or little menu here. Go for title A to Z. Takes you back to advanced search. And instead of just typing DVD as our keyword, let's go to the shelving location tab here. We can go through these tabs and look for what best suits what we're looking for. I want juvenile DVD video, basically. That'll give me the movies for ages 8 and up. I'm going to scroll down a little bit, and just like we did last time, we'll choose Coeur d'Alene Library, only items currently available, and we'll sort by A to Z. If you decide you'd also like to have the easy DVDs as well, the ones for the really little kids, go ahead and click this too. It'll be just like browsing the children's movie collection in the actual library. Now that we've done all that, we can go ahead and hit search. Again, you can see that we start with numbers here. 3, 2, 1 Penguins, 4 Family Film Favorites. And it kind of just goes on like that for a while. So it's numbers, then A to Z, just like the adult collection. And it's a pretty huge list just because it's got all the DVDs there that are available at the Coeur d'Alene Library, easy and juvenile. So this is where I'm going to stop. If you have any questions for us about how to get the most out of your Koha search, especially in these kind of trying times, then definitely hit us up at the cdalibrary.org and navigate over to the contact forms. Right now, as of this recording, the website is experiencing some kind of difficulty, but typically that's how you do it. That's how you can get in touch with us. So that just kind of explains to you how to browse for DVDs and books, kind of like you would if you were physically here, but just in the comfort of your own home. Thank you so much for watching.